Hey Golden Tribe family, this is Mike here, coming to you a little more in depth with the chicken coop, give you a little bit more details of how I built this, and what things were involved, and so hopefully that helps you with your coop build. All right, so I started out with a frame of just doing the posts. This coop is 8x8 and with enough room for me to stand up on 5'10", and it has a sloped roof. That way rain goes and debris and everything goes towards the little ditch that we got back there. So that goes on down to the creek. Some of the things that we added in here was a little ladder for them to climb up to ultimately get to their nesting perch, I guess, up here. This is where they all sleep at. They all just go side by side here. We have a total of 15 chickens right now, 4 roosters, 11 hens. Here's some of the features that we have. I did a little draw pulley here for the door. I got it closed right now because they may come in here while I'm recording this. But a little pulley there, a little hook right there, and another pulley comes down, and just a simple little hook here. I know some people use a washer or a nut or something, to where it can just hook on to where it keeps it open. And chicken's trying to come in, and same thing to keep it closed. Very easy, very simple. I've also seen the automatic door openers, that's available online as well, but for the price that they are, we honestly have no predators, essentially, very, very minimal. So with the coop run being fortified and the coop itself, the door actually stays open all night to where sun goes down, they go in, sun comes up, they go out, and it makes it very easy on us. Now, initially when I was making the nesting boxes, I just took the center of this wall and then I framed that out with roughly about a foot on each side, which then when I went to go make my actual individual boxes, I intended them to be more. However, it didn't work out quite with the last one being wide enough. So I just made that a little storage from the outside where we keep some of their mealworms and things like that. But you can see it seems between the 11 hens, 4 nesting boxes works. We got a bunch of eggs right now. We haven't collected today. They like to share, but they also use them all. So that's a quick tour of the inside. Let's take a quick look at the outside. For the nesting box here, you can see what it looks like when it's open. And what we've done is when this is shut, that latch goes right on here and then just put the clip on it. So when it's open, there's one to put here right on this stud. Just take the same latch and put it right on there to where it holds up the lid without dropping on the fingers. Here we have some eggs. There's a little storage. Right now, just have cleaning, a little hand sanitizer. Simple door made of 2x2s going around here to make the frame, and a diagonal piece just to give it a little bit of stability. Simple latch, and then simple handle mounts here as well. These get a little sharp when you cut the hard cloth, so just be careful of that. That's why we got the tape on there, just from grabbing it, right there to pull shut. So over my shoulder right there, one nice thing about this coop is they have a little area to go underneath. They go under there a lot if they feel predators around. If it's raining and they don't want to be in the coop, they'll come out and go under there. Just a nice place for them to kind of get away. Hardware cloth all the way around. To make the run walls, have these 4x4 posts cemented into the ground here. And simply what I did is just take the hardware cloth, run it and stretch it as much as I could, and then take a 1x4 and just nail that to the post to kind of sandwich it on there, make it tight to where it's not going anywhere. Originally I was going to go a little higher, that's why I have 8-foot stick all the way around. However, after noticing that they weren't flying up over this height that it's at now, I figured it was just fine and didn't need to do that. Plus it costs a lot, so I'm going to keep the cost down. That's one way. The challenge is we're on a hill, so there's a slight decrease with this. So it's one thing you want to be mindful for. It was very difficult to stretch the hardware cloth around it and try to get it to work where exactly how I wanted it. But with the hill, you just got to really use gloves. Highly recommend you use gloves. It is sharp and it cut me a bunch of times. We're learning more and more. We appreciate all the tips and tricks that everyone shares with their chicken coops and chicken runs. If you have any particular questions about ours, make sure you comment. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for checking out the Golden Tribe Vibes Chicken Coop Build Part 2. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment.